Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
We made to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
We made to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
I was wondering, what does it take for us, the youth, to make our lives and those of people around us better?
That's a nice thought. How can we make our voices be heard?
We can volunteer, like how I volunteered to teach in my former primary school.
And you know, we can speak up through our radio presenters, like how I called in one day when our water point was not working.
But besides all that, is there really anything else we can do in our communities?
We can join together in groups and start a students' association and do career guidance in schools.
That's a good point. Remember when we volunteered, I had some friends and we taught people in our community about personal and communal hygiene.
But above all,
We should always watch the news and know what's happening in our country.
Every little thing counts. So get out there and start doing something now.
Twaweza ni sisi. Change is me. It's you. It's us. We talked yesterday. Let's act today.
Rock Point 256.
We welcome you, our dear listener, to episode 430 of Rock Point 256.
And do you know something? We are always pleased to have you on board. Last week, we listened to very interesting developments in the lives of our favorite characters on Rock Point 256.
Today, we continue to bring you more action. My friend, campaigns in Rock Point are getting tighter.
But before we talk about elections, things are also not good at Foundation Primary School. This has attracted the attention of the police. Imagine, Afande Ali is now in the midst of school issues.
Afande Ali, you rarely pass through the market. What brings you here today?
I've come to see you, Mama Irene.
Oh no, I hope I've done nothing wrong, Afande.
Don't worry, I'm here not to arrest you.
Thank God. What's happening?
Actually, it's about the Teacher Mark case.
Mama Brown is in jail. The case is closed, isn't it?
I had a visit from Teacher Mark. He said some people in the community are out to harm him.
Teacher Mark is someone who can make up stories. Which people now, Afande?
A group of parents, apparently they went to his home and threatened him.
Threatened? How?
Apparently, some were carrying weapons.
Really? Did they harm him?
No, but still.
So it's just hot air.
The last thing I want to see is violence breaking out.
It's nothing, Afande Ali. It's over.
Parents are angry about the school, Mama Irene. The children are not doing well. Some kids are on the street.
I'm sure it was just an isolated incident, Afande.
Mama Irene, all it takes is one instant to get out of hand and then trouble spreads quickly, especially with elections coming.
What do you want to do? Nothing has happened yet.
Mama Irene, you are still the LC3 chairperson.
I am the acting LC3 chairperson, yes.
You are still a leader. It's my view that emotions are running high. One spark. We are sitting on a time bomb, Mama Irene.
Now you're really exaggerating, Afande.
Parents have no way of channeling their frustrations.
Well, you can't go around arresting people if they haven't done anything wrong, Afande.
I don't want to wait something to go wrong, Mama Irene. That's why I've come to you.
For what?
As a community leader and LC3 chairperson, you are in position to help these parents establish their forum where they can take their concerns and grievances.
How exactly should I do that?
Get the school management committee going again.
The school management committee?
The parents and the people in this community need a forum to air their grievances and discuss problems. At Foundation Primary, they need an SMC.
Does the school even have a management committee?
That's the question you need to answer, Madam Acting LC3 Chair. Get the SMC going again, please, before the situation in Rock Point gets messy, very messy indeed.
Come to think of it, how many schools do you know have school management committees? I mean operational ones.
Well, Afande Ali may actually have a point, but it looks like Mama Irene is not interested.
Meanwhile, Peter has opted to teach his son Richard the art of fishing. I wonder how Richard is faring with his newly acquired profession.
John, let me jump out first and you throw the rod over for me to tie onto the shore.
Peter, let Richard do that. He needs to learn everything. Huh? Even docking the boat.
John, we've been on the lake for long hours. The boy must be tired. Spare him that, please.
Dad, I can still do it.
You see? The boy is determined. We'll guide him.
I know how to do it, Uncle John.
Okay. Your father will help you pull the boat in, Richard.
Here goes. It's not so deep here.
Hey, he's up to his waist. Take the rope, Richard. I'll come and help.
That's very good, Richard. Now, let your father show you how to do the knot.
Come, take this end. And we'll go back over, okay?
He's a fast learner.
I don't easily forget things, Uncle. I tied it the very way you taught me.
Very spot on. Peter, this child is very clever. You will soon be a fisherman.
Yes, if he puts his mind to it.
I'd like to be a fisherman. Uncle John, why don't you let Freddy come and join us?
Freddy is busy at the restaurant with his mother.
Maybe you can convince Auntie Johnny to release Freddy.
Maybe I'll try that.
Richard, take this box of fish onto the shore. Put it in our container over there, okay?
Okay, Dad.
John, I honestly don't know if I want my son to be a fisherman.
But there is nothing wrong with it.
It's just a hard life. And I want something better for him.
Well, he can make an honest living.
An honest, hard living, John. I never admit this to my wife. But maybe he is better off with a secondary school education.
That is if you can get him into school, Peter.
I know. That is the problem. But I can't even give up so easily. Maybe he should be at school.
Sure. If you can find him a school,
I owe it to him, John.
Daddy?
Yes?
Uncle John?
Yes.
Any more fish there for me to carry?
No. We are coming. You did well, Richard. Stay there.
Richard seems to have accepted his fate and decided to get into the fishing with ease.
And he seems to be enjoying it. You know, in my opinion, Richard might have done well in class, but the problem is beyond him. How come he can learn these other things so fast?
You've got a point there. I actually agree with Peter. The boy is supposed to be in school at his age.
Now let's go on to Musa. He's still nursing his wounds from the fight at 7 Days Bar. But life is so tight that he can't afford not to work.
And for the love of votes, Deo has decided to make good with Musa.
I'd rather close the business today than attend to you, Deo.
Musa, you can't close your business on a bona fide customer.
It's just, every time I'm near you politicians, there is trouble. I don't want trouble.
Musa, I came in peace. I will live in peace.
Yes, you live. What had brought you here anyway?
I'm here to do business. Aren't you eager to do business?
I'm not interested in your cheap politicking, Deo.
Wow, that's harsh. You know I have access to money.
I don't care. I heard about your confession in church. So? I saw the way you tried to impress people at Tony's funeral.
I went to the funeral sincerely to offer my condolences.
That's what you say.
Musa, you should also grow up and learn how to appreciate. After all I have gone through, you still don't believe me?
You pushed me.
Here, I'm holding out my hand to you as a gesture of peace. Honestly, you spun my hand like that?
Your funeral speech was fake. Your campaign is fake. Leave me to do my work.
You are ignoring me for nothing, Musa.
You are even a thief. Did you sell me a book that had been stolen from somewhere? It was government property, not for sale.
I will not allow a small boy to insult me. How dare you call me a thief? Now you're pushing me,
I don't fear you, Deo. Get away.
Okay,
I'll catch you, I'll get you, and you will regret why you did this.
Musa needs to realize that however much he tries to distance himself from politics, politics is with us.
That's true. That's true. Even in our lives, we have political battles with ourselves and our families. Here is Peter.
Peter, I hope this tea is not too hot for you.
But that's how I like it. There was a cold breeze on the lake this morning.
Well, I'm dying to hear how Richard was after his night of fishing. He must have been cold.
He was fine.
Huh?
You know boys don't just feel the cold.
Let me pour for him hot tea. Richard!
The boy must be dead asleep. He must be exhausted.
Oh, my son. I pray he doesn't fall sick.
Richard will be fine. That boy is a fast learner.
Oh, I told you he was quick.
But Mama Sam, it's a hard life for a young boy.
Say that again, Peter.
I'm saying fishing is hard. Richard is still very young. He is too young.
So you saw that.
It's a hard life. You remember how we used to look at life when we were just married?
I remember. It's a long time ago.
You used to say, we shall work hard, take our children to school so that they have a better life.
I remember all that.
What happened to our dreams?
Life is real. It's not all dreams, Peter.
But we have to give our sons a chance.
I don't know how. I spoke to Mama Irene, but these days she's just a man of sorts. She has refused to help.
What is the use of being an LC3 if she can't help us as parents?
All she's interested in is getting re-elected.
What are we going to do with Richard? What about some technical schooling?
We can't afford it, Peter.
What I'm saying, whatever we choose to do, it will cost us money.
Yeah, I can sell more baskets. Maybe I should go to Matari.
But if we are going to get him into a school anywhere, we have to do it now.
Then we have no choice. My poor boy. Our son will have to continue fishing.
Mama Sam, could we try another UPE school?
But the next UPE school is far from Rock Point.
Now, I don't know. This is a mess. Truly it is.
Peter has finally let go of his ego and is ready to discuss Richard's education with Mama Sam after bashing all her efforts.
Well, open communication is the key to a good relationship or marriage.
Well, let's hope they find a solution for Richard.
Right, let's visit Toppy's salon and catch up on the gossip in Rock Point.
Hey, Mega, you have finally decided to work on your hair? It's been long.
Toppy, I was too poor before.
So who is he?
What do you mean?
The guy who is pumping money into your purse.
I have my stall, you know. I have means. And I work for myself.
I'm sure, Mega, every woman needs her own business. Flower is jealous.
Exactly. I have finances now to look extra nice.
People are saying that Deo is paying you to base his election headquarters at your market stall.
People talk. I'm not responsible for what people talk.
He's born again, though. Don't worry, Flower. I was there in church. I saw the transformation. In fact, I witnessed a miracle. After all that has occurred in my life, I have decided to give my life to Jesus. Deo is just in his own category.
I don't see a problem in Deo getting saved. Everyone can take a new road.
Well, it must be the first new road that Rock Point has seen in many years, my dear.
Suddenly he's standing for election, popping up at funerals like someone who really cares about the community.
Flower, Toppy, can't a man make a turnaround in his life?
But do you believe him, Mega?
Why should I doubt him? It's a choice he made.
But Meg, honestly, how Deo treated his wife Peace, how he treated his daughter Damali, his stories with Mandy. Can a man turn around in a complete circle?
Why not? He confessed all that. Why should you doubt him?
Wapi. It's all an act. People will do anything to get votes.
That is harsh.
I see all his acts as plastic. Deo can never be serious.
Why should you judge him? In fact, that's why I don't like this salon. You have bad manners. I can't even leave.
Mega. Do you have to leave just because of this? I thought we always talk about anything here.
Not spoiling people's names.
Mega. Topi is the best salonist here. Which other salon will you go to? And besides, she's just midway working on your hair.
I don't care. You are too rude. Spoiling Deo's name in my presence.
Mega, please settle down and I finish. We shall change the topic if you want us to.
But why should we change the topic? Are we telling any lies about Deo? Did we say anything that he has not done? Just put things in perspective.
You see, Flower continues insulting. I've had enough.
I just can't believe Mega actually left.
I guess she didn't like hearing bad things about her boyfriend.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. Deo may have his headquarters at her stall, but he rules her heart.
The cat is finally out of the bag. Mega is in love with Deo.
But she also overreacted.
Love is like pregnancy. It can never be hidden. Hey, Deo's in things. But with the Deo we all know, I wonder if this new acquisition will last. He's busy canvassing for support everywhere. Let's get a hold of him.
Mama Irene, are you the owner of this market? Who are you to tell me to leave?
You have to leave. Every time you and your hooligans come to this market, the traders suffer. We are not about to lose more of our goods because of your presence here.
I have a right to be in this market at Mega's stall. I will stay here as long as I want and you'll do nothing. I can assure you.
Mama Irene, just let them be. They won't cause any harm.
Meg, I'm the one who put you at that stall. Now it's full of Deo's rowdy people.
Mama Irene, I know you helped me, but there is no law against me hosting my people here. Or is it because you know I support Deo?
They disturb everyone.
Okay. Come and chase them yourself.
I will. I will throw your people out of this market.
You try. You will have caused great damage to this market. You try.
Hey! You people at it again. Stop quarreling and let everyone continue with their business. You are disturbing everyone.
Deo is done interfering with business in the market.
But you are both turning this market into a battlefield. And I don't want to lose my fish again. You should know that when two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers.
Viola.
What?
Then tell that woman to mind her business. Tell her to leave me and my supporters alone.
Deo, I know the law better than you. And you're committing the electoral offense.
What offense? I'm free to campaign for support.
You're bribing voters with gifts.
So you mean the t-shirts you were giving them are not gifts? What's wrong with this woman?
Deo, if you and Mama Irene cannot stop quarreling, I am going to be forced to take it to another level.
Shut up! You Viola also.
What? Deo, what did you just say? You want me to shut up? It's you who will shut up this time. I'm not going to allow you people to play with me again.
What are you going to do? You Viola.
Deo, you think because I'm a woman I can't do anything. I have been quiet and you people took me for granted. You are wrong. I will not allow you to put us into losses
The
again.
problem with you Viola and Mama Irene is poverty. You don't have money. And if you don't let us who have the money spend it.
Stop insulting us, Deo. This is getting too much.
You're jealous because I'm backed by rich people. And I can easily sweep you out of business. Never to return to this market.
What did you just say? Sweep who out of business? Deo, what do you think you are?
You are joking.
This has to stop right now. Deo, in whatever you are planning to do next, plan to leave this market now. We want our peace.
It's you who leave instead. We shall see who...
My friend, you see, Viola is a peacemaker, but she's overwhelmed by this political unease in the market.
But I like the fact that she's unleashing her tough self. She demands for what she wants and condemns what disturbs her peace.
These politicians are determined to win at whatever cost.
And the parents of Foundation Primary School seem determined to do something. But what?
For me as Peace, I would like to thank Amon for meeting our group of concerned parents.
Even me, I'm glad that Amon came here today. Maybe we can benefit from his wisdom.
Okay. Thank you, parents, for the submissions. We have all agreed to give Amon a chance to speak to us. But before I invite him, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to give highlights on our concerns.
Make sure you say everything in black and white.
I'll say it as you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's clear that we are not all happy with what's going on at our school.
No, it now belongs to the headmaster.
Thank you, Peace. We shall see about that later. 1, the performance at the school is poor and everyone knows that.
I have a son seated at home as we speak.
Thank you, Mama Sam. As your son is at home, many others are also suffering. Some parents are so frustrated that they may not differentiate between good and bad actions. You know about what one of us did.
Any of us could have done what Mama Brown did.
But we can't afford to go against the law as we air our grievances. Let us protest, but do it peacefully. Yes, Mama Sam? You want to say something?
I want to say the poor results are something we cannot live with.
Hey.
When a child falls out of school, whole families suffer.
Of course. Everyone knows about the poor results. The school performance has deteriorated.
And the headmaster doesn't want to listen to any of us. He just shuts us down.
But parents must speak out together with one voice.
That's what you're trying to clarify. What is that voice?
Parents need structures to discuss concerns.
We do not have structures. The school has become an island in the community, and the headmaster runs it like his own kingdom.
That is what I told you. He owns the school, not us.
Therefore, there is need for us to work together.
But also, as the parents, you are partly to blame. We send our children to UPE schools and hand them over to government and say, there, go and get education. Then we go back home and relax. We never even go to check if actually the government is educating our children or not.
We seem to have abandoned our children on the island.
I hear you. Maybe that could be the reason as to why this problem has come this far. But it's not too late.
You're right, Amon.
As parents, you cannot keep voicing your views in isolation. You need a united body that will represent you. Do you have a school management committee?
It's not active.
You need to revive it. You need to take back your school before it's too late.
Amon. He is back in his most sane state. I like what he suggests to the parents.
I hope he's not politicking like Deo and Monday seem to do.
I don't think so. Amon sounded genuine in his submission. Did he mention anything about elections? No. He seemed interested in contributing to solving the problem only.
Our listeners heard for themselves, so they can be the judges. It looks like Deo is determined to use all means to win this vote. Every trick, ranging from getting saved, asking for forgiveness. Let's see what he's up to in the market.
Mega, are your ears working clearly? Oh, Mega, it's you I'm talking to. I told you, Viola, she's a suspect. Mega must be responsible for this mess done on my stall. Why is she pretending not to hear me?
She might not be hearing you. You try calling her again.
Hey, Mega.
What is it, Mama Irene?
So you want to tell me that you've just had me calling you now? Eh?
I don't understand.
I have been calling you for the last 10 minutes. Eh? No reply. Why? Eh?
I was not hearing you.
Lies. Lies. Always lies. You were hearing me. But since you're guilty and feeling ashamed, you pretended not to hear me.
Mama Irene.
Me?
Guilty? Of what?
Don't you act innocent. You brought Dale here with his campaign agents, and they have destroyed my stall.
Honestly, I don't know about that.
My stall is burnt to the ground.
I'm not responsible. I don't know about it.
Look at my stall. Burnt. And on other sides, the stalls are undamaged. How did that happen? I tell you how. Yesterday, Dale threatened me. And today, I find my stall destroyed.
Maybe your own people did that so that you could blame Deo and spoil his political career.
Listen to this woman. She's just like Deo. Lies ooze from her mouth like bitter honey from a broken hive. You make a good pair with your lying and bribing and arson.
How dare you? I did nothing. Look to your own people.
Mama Irene, just ignore this. Let them be. We can help you rebuild your stall. It's just a few poles.
I moved my stall so that you could come into this market. And this is what you do to me. You will pay for this. You will pay. When I'm voted, you will pay.
Dewo. He even goes to the extent of destroying property of his fellow contestant.
But how sure are you that it was him?
Politicians and their supporters can do anything, my dear. That is why I always tell my friends to be careful. Otherwise, they may lose their property or even life.
But it is not good to conclude that your opponents are the guilty party without proof.
Well, let's read some messages from our listeners. Akol Tedelo asked the Rock Point members on Facebook, saying, "Members, do you think Teacher Mark will consider teaching as his professional job?"
He starts by giving his opinion, saying, "But me, I guess no, because all the time he's concentrated on his piggery, and I don't think the pupils will pass his subject. Parents whose children are at Foundation Primary School should think of what to do to Teacher Mark when next year comes, because it's our right to see our children excelling in education."
Yeah. Lenny Robert says, "I would advise that Teacher Mark be transferred away from Foundation Primary School, where he can be separated from the headmaster of Foundation Primary School. He should be monitored well in the school he is to be posted to by the stakeholders. If he fails to change, then he has to be deleted from teaching service."
Yeah, we are waiting for your view. Send us an SMS on 0776-256-256. If you're on WhatsApp, just send us your name and location to the same number so that we can get you to interact with the team.
You can also leave your comment on Rock Point Facebook page. In case you need information, guidance and counseling on civic education, health education, please call our toll-free line of 0800 200 600.
Our listeners, we have come to the end of our episode, and we thank you for listening and always being there for Rock Point 256.
Great appreciation goes to our donor, DGF, and Traweza East Africa for supporting Rock Point to inform and empower Ugandans.
Join us next time for yet another episode of Rock Point 256 and get to know how much more action unfolds. Bye-bye.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Start the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right.